Hi, I'm Mary Beth Stapleton, Manager of Family and Community Partnerships for Harford County Public Schools. Welcome to Parent Academy Real Talk on safety and security. With me today is Mr. Michael Stevens, who is our new Regional Security Coordinator for the northern part of the county. Hi, Mr. Stevens.
Hi, Mary Beth. How are you?
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
And so thinking about your background and your experience in this work, could you just share for parents how you came to Harford County?
Sure, love to. Over 20-year resident of Harford County, also a parent of a child in the school system. Have a law enforcement background. I've been doing that for the past 27 years. Saw the opportunity here, and here I am.
Great. So not just a professional, a parent as well. So
Yes, ma'am.
It's always good to talk to parents too, for sure. We always wear those two hats sometimes as we work for the county. And thinking about your role with the northern region, if you could talk a little bit about what those schools are, what's included in the northern region of the county, and
Sure.
in your oversight.
Absolutely. So my region extends up to Norrisville. That's the furthest north, and down to C. Milton. Out west to North Bend, and then onto the east side to Meadowvale, and then everything in between in that northern region.
Great, so that goes up pretty far up to that Pennsylvania line.
It does.
Yeah, so you get to have some nice rides in the country as you're out,
yeah.
out and about, for sure.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. So thinking about your role and what you're doing to support our schools in that region, I know there's some new positions to the Safety and Security Office, and thinking about how you're supporting our school administration in the work that they do every day. Could you just talk to parents about what that looks like?
Sure. So there's safety and security liaisons in many of the schools across the county. We work with them to ensure that that they're in the schools each day, and that they're helping to support the administration in the oversight of what's going on in those schools every day. They help with whatever those usually principals and assistant principals need to monitor the day-to-day activities from arrival all the way up to and including dismissal. Mm-hmm. Monitoring the hallways throughout the day, the restrooms and areas that we need increased presence. So they're kind of the eyes and ears of that facility that then can take that information back to the administrators to facilitate what we should be focusing on in the learning.
Great, and in addition to the school day, we know that parents have a lot of time on the school campus after school with sporting events, and our children do too. Do we have any security support for after school activities as well?
Absolutely, we do. So earlier I said up to dismissal, but you're right, sometimes it includes after school activities such as your sporting events and plays and other activities, back to school nights, and all the things that happen outside of school hours. The safety security liaisons, in partnerships with some of our law enforcement resources as well, our school resource officers that many of the parents have become accustomed to seeing in their schools each day. We collaborate with those people as well as the administrators to formulate a plan for these events, so that we can ensure that the resources are there that they need, that we have a plan in place should something arise, and just to ensure that everybody's safe even after those school hours.
Well, that's great to know, because many of us have picked up our children at 10, 11 o'clock after a football game.
Yes, ma'am.
And it's nice to know that in that, what it seems to be chaos, there's a lot of security happening, and that's really reassuring for parents, I'm sure.
Yeah, day and night.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for joining us, for being a part of us and our community, and for being there to keep our children safe. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Mary Beth. Appreciate you.
And we'll see you next time on Parent Academy Real Talk.